Was good to the righteous and the enlightened. So this is the next part of the last video I did about the reptile queen dying. I did mention that I said something on the internet. Basically, it's a holiday for Team Death to the oppressors of the oppressed just around the earth, of all melanated people. And all incoming and outgoing texts to my phone were blocked. I had to go do something to my phone to get the text back on. I called some racist English people on Snitchagram parasites, and my phone went completely black for like an hour, like within like 10 minutes after that, and the LCD display would not come on at all. Like, this shit's, you would think it's the 1930s or something. Shit's pretty amazing and not good amazing. So there's an African sister that's a professor, and she tweeted that it was good the Queen of England was dead, and she got 10,000 likes. And the white people thought it was such a big deal. It's popping up on like breaking news on my phone that she said that. So I sent her like a message of support on Snitchagram, and of course here come the albino parasites. I'm not saying that all white people are albino parasites. If you're sad that Queen of England is dead and you feel some kind of connection to the monarchy, then you're a racist. Or sellout racist, or everything. All of that. A lot of white people are like subconscious racist. Didn't even know, I guess, whatever. Anyway, I post a comment in support of that queen, and of course here come the white people. One of them said, "Oh, you're oppressed? Well, then don't use computers and cars and electronics and all this other shit." I said, every single thing that you're talking about, the technology is stolen from, the technology and the resources are stolen from Africa, Egypt, and other melanated countries, but mostly Africa, of course. And the rest of the stuff you're saying was invented by black inventors anyway. These motherfuckers steal every single thing they have, and then they're like, thank us for giving you these things that we stole from you. And this is a couple days ago. If this is like the 30s or the 50s or something, I would like expect it. But they're still viewing shit like that. And when I point that out, all they could say is, "You're insane." And don't spread hate. Don't spread hate. How many millions of Africans have they blatantly, wantonly just slaughtered and murdered? But if I talk about it, that's spreading hate. So while the world's like attention is focused on these inbred, reptilian, blood-drinking, pedophile family, at first I was thinking I need to get this message to like people in the government and African governments and in India and just all melanated countries that have been victimized by these parasitic barbarians. They're literally a parasite and a cancer upon the entire planet. That's what they gave the planet: murder, grief, genocide, rape, and destruction. And also, they're going extinct from both low birth rates and race mixing. But I kind of got the idea because India is saying, "Give us our Kandahar diamond back," but they need to do more than just say that. So I was thinking all these melanated countries, their governments need to set up an embargo and not trade with England. But even better than that, we could set up a boycott right now. So the top English, I'm talking about the point of this boycott, it might take years or whatever. It would be to not do any business with UK-based companies until every single stolen artifact from around the planet is returned to those native countries where they stole them, until they renounce their ownership of every single territory on Earth that they currently hold right now that's stolen. Basically, if it's not in physical England, then they stole it. So this boycott would be until they, like I just said, relinquish their claims on uninhabited islands that, of course, are inhabited, or they were until they got there and massacred everybody and murdered everybody and wiped them off the island. So, and also I just went to boycott.com, which is a free place to start boycotts, and started or like making this boycott. And when I push continue to go to the next stage of the boycott, the button on my computer doesn't even work to press continue. And this is in piece of shit bitch ass America. America that fought to the death to break away from England. American Revolution, rah, rah, rah. And then all these reptiles controlling the electronics. American, I guess they're loyal to the Queen, are blocking me from pushing a button on the computer, from getting text on my phone. I'm like blocked from snitching around right now. Already got banned from like Eagle Witter, Twitter for life. They got all my keywords saved indefinitely. I mean, the albino parasitic barbarians don't like it when you tell them they're albino parasitic barbarians, obviously. Melanated People Social is the only social media platform I know of where black people can actually tell the truth. All these racist algorithms, basically, these motherfuckers are allowed to talk shit to us. If we say something to them, they delete it, they block it, they ban you from that site for another illusion, another lie, like they have the upper hand when they definitely do not. White people are a minority on earth, definitely not, but they try to maintain the illusion of it, of course, with electronics, with the media, with the reptilian and Jew and Illuminati-based media. Anyways, so this boycott doesn't necessarily have to go be an embargo with different governments, which I don't know how long that would take if it can get to the right people. We can boycott English-based companies right now, and I'm going to boycott them forever. So number one is Shell gas. Number two is BP gas. Number three, HSBC Holdings, the bank, a English-based bank. And then AstraZeneca, a sick-ass pharmaceutical company. It's probably doing experiments on, I'm not even going to start on that. Vodafone Group. I don't think anybody around here uses Vodafone in America, but if you do. And the Royal Bank of Scotland. The Royal Bank of Scotland. England owns the Bank of Scotland. So it's not just the melanated people that they've murdered and tortured. It's also Ireland and Scotland. I don't know that they had resources for England to steal. Maybe they just wanted to control them. Or if they had like jewels and stuff. But of course, 98% melanated civilizations and countries of the world should boycott UK-based companies, like I said, to return every stolen artifact that they have. Definitely India should definitely be in it, instead of just saying give it back. No, take it back. Make them give it back to you. If your entire country doesn't do like a order from Parliament or from their Congress or whatever it is, doesn't do any business with Shell or BP or HSBC Bank or Vodafone or Barclays, they're going to give back the artifacts and they're going to relinquish their control of the title. I see here that the entire British Army has 125,000 people in it. So there's no way they're enforcing all that. Definitely, if you hit them in the money in the pocket, that's the only thing that is going to make a difference in like activism, like social activism, is hitting them in the money, embargo or boycott, or hitting them with the violence. So obviously the money is the way to go. So if you agree with team death to the oppressors and like this message, send it to all the enlightened and righteous people you know. Post it on Facebook. Be cool if somebody could get it. I'm not gonna say that. Obviously there's certain things I can't say. But post it to your Snitchagrams, your TikTok, whatever. And it doesn't even have to get as far as like the African countries, the EU countries. I've tried to talk to them, and they, some of them, like on different social media platforms. Of course, they block me. But yeah, we can all start boycotting this shit right now. I'm saying once again. Number 1, Shell gas. Number 2, BP gas. 3, HSBC Bank. And then the Bank of Scotland, Barclays, Vodafone, and AstraZeneca. Stay Oxu.